Hi everyone, Agnes here. Now, for those of you that have been trying to manifest a specific person and you may have attracted them and then not been able to hang on to them, this video is going to be very interesting for you because it's going to arm you with more information and perhaps something to work on. Okay? Now, a word of warning, some of what is discussed in this particular video is going to go against what we learn about manifesting and law of attraction, okay? Because it comes from a psychologist, it is not always in line with what we do here. But I think as part of my channel, it is to bring to you information so that you can educate yourself and then improve where you're at. And information, knowledge is power to change, okay? Now, what I'm going to do in this video is talk about love or limerence. What is limerence? Are you limerent? And I'm also going to explain the 3 stages, and I'm going to give you some information about, at the end of the video, where you can explore this further, as there are some people that are specialists in this. It is their area of expertise. And also how to treat it, because that's why we're here, is to learn to overcome things and get better. Now, what is limerence? It is a state of infatuation or obsession with another person that involves a all-consuming passion with intrusive thoughts, okay? Because you could say, well, that's how I feel about my SP and that's love. But it's the intrusive thinking. That's the negative side, okay? Are you limerent? If you make someone the object of your attention, project onto them a fantasy, stuck in a zone of what they could be. Now, you could say to me, Agnes, that's what we do with Neville. That's what we do with Abraham Hicks living in the end. Yes, correct. But listen on and you will get more information before you jump ahead, okay? Now, 3 stages of limerence. 1, infatuation. 2, crystallization. 3, deterioration. So I'm going to give you a bit of information on all of these. And then if you want to go into this in a lot more detail, you can look at the links down in the description below later. Okay? Now, first stage, infatuation, the getting to know you phase. Feeling the person is really special. Then the unconscious need to feel worthy of being loved kicks in. It's fed by a sense of connection and emotional bonding and a desire to spend time with them at all costs, at the expense of other things that are important to you, your friends, your family, and your own well-being. It makes the limerent feel safe to have this connection and to be able to share emotional intimacies. So that's phase number 1. Phase number 2, crystallization. A striking fear of loss of abandonment. This is characteristic of all limerents in the 2nd phase. Okay? Number 3, the 3rd phase, deterioration. After phase number 2, the limerent starts to lose the urge to idealize their specific person's behavior. The limerent starts to see that person's flaws, and it's like in the case of having an affair. The blame sets in. Look what you've done to me. Look at what you cost me. You don't care or love me. Was I ever important to you? So once this phase number 3 hits, the limerent desperately tries to drag their person back into phase number 2, where it was more connected and it was more solid. Okay, so how do you know the difference between love and limerence? You deteriorate with limerence, mentally, emotionally, physically. Okay, you experience high levels of obsession, anxiety, and trying to get love. Okay, now, I know that this is not the easiest video to watch because you're going to go, hang on a minute, I've been trying to manifest my SP and doing all this stuff and work on my self-love, as I know many of you have, but you need to look a bit more deeply at where you're currently at mentally and emotionally in relation to your specific person. Okay, now there are many wonderful things you can do, and this is also, just so you know, this was something that was, let's say, termed by a psychologist back in the 70s, and I will put that information down below. And also what I'm going to do down below is put for you some resources. There is a wonderful website called livingwithlimerence.com. They also have 10 steps to mastering limerence, which really dovetails beautifully with the self-love work that we talk about, often in all different ways. This is another form of self-love. It's treating this. Okay, and there's also a podcast on limerence for those of you that would like to hear discussions about it. And where a lot of this, limerence is not just a crush, it's not just love, it is something more deep that needs to be looked at. So let me know down below, have you heard of this? Do you think you might have limerence? Do you think you might have had limerence in the past? Do you think having worked on your self-love has changed some of this for you and improved it? Let me know your thoughts, because this is a really important subject, especially for those of you that are moving around the SP subject, would like to manifest an SP, and who are working on your self-love to improve how you think and feel. So let me know, because this is, something that I think many of you are facing, dealing with, and might not know about. And I know I've brought this up because I am coaching some of you, and we are in the middle of this in our sessions. So more information, more power to you, better results. So lots of love, and I will look for your comments later on. Lots of love, everyone, and power to your taking in information and then making it work for you so that you get relief and you get to where you want to go. Lots of love. See you soon.